it going, guys? Brought my bike up here to Kevin, the Kawasaki guru. My name's Aaron, I'm from New Jersey, and I got this bike about 2 years ago. Doesn't have any spark right now, but it's relatively pretty clean, and we're just gonna let her rip once again. So I brought her up here to the Whisperer, and we'll see what we can get her to do.
Sounds good, Aaron. Thank you very much, guys. Look how clean this bike is. This thing is clean. 1974 G5, right? That's G5, that one? Yep. G5. This thing is beautiful, guys. Look at this thing. Look at the paint. This is a barn find you wish you found, right? Look at that. Look at the decals on that. So beautiful. So anyway, guys, we're going to get this thing running on the channel. Look at this. How cool is that? Look at this thing. Yeah, so we're going to get this thing to give spark. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about ignition systems. And coincidentally, we have one with no spark. So we are going to be doing this diagnostics right on the screen and get this bike to blow some smoke, some two-stroke smoke. And you guys know that two-stroke smoke cures the coronavirus. So that's the cure for it. So we gotta get out there and blow some smoke as much as you can. All right. I don't know if that's a true fact, and don't fact check me on the FDA, but I think I think it does. Pretty sure of it.
Works better than Lysol.
Yeah, it works better than Lysol. So two-stroke smoke. Don't fill your house up with it though, because you'll die. But you know, make sure you do it outside. But anyway, guys, he's got the side cover. He's gonna bring all that stuff up with him next time he comes up to pick up the bike. So we're just going to go through the entire electrical system and make sure everything's working proper and get this thing to fire up on one kick. Now, you said the engine was stuck when you got it?
Yeah, the engine was stuck. I just freed up the piston with a little bit of oil and a mallet.
So, okay, so the engine was stuck when he got it. He freed it up with a little bit of oil and a mallet. That's pretty good. Yeah, she doesn't look like she would take much to get going. So anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done that already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. And yes, I am wearing my mask. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I'm out! Alright, so I have Aaron's bike here. He's a fellow subscriber who brought his bike up to me to work on. There's no spark, and he just can't get this thing running. It's set for a very long time, so he brought it up to me, and I said I would be more than happy to take a look at it for you. So we're going to be doing this is a first look, guys. As you guys saw in the first clip, Aaron showing off the bike. Beautiful bike, by the way. They did a couple things, put a couple of nuts there. The screw, this cover's loose. So I put it up on the stand here. We know nothing about this bike. He's never heard it run. As you heard from what Aaron had said, the bike was seized from sitting. He sprayed a little bit of oil in it, tapped it down with a mallet, and it broke free. So this is a 74 G5, and it's in beautiful, beautiful condition. Look at this thing. So it's for the most part extremely clean. Has a little bit of characteristics to it, but we love that. That's what we're looking for. So we're going to be doing, like I said, diagnostics on this thing, getting this thing going for him, and getting it all up and running. So when he gets this bike back, he'll be all set. Now, one of the things we are going to be doing to this bike is we are going to install this 451311. What is that, Kevin? I will show you. This is points and condenser. So I'm going to show you guys how to properly install and set up points and condenser onto a G5. This will cover everything from KDs, KMs, everything. If it has points, this is going to cover it. I'm going to show you how to set your ignition timing, and this job is not going to take long at all to do. Some people go about doing them with a multimeter, and the problem is with that is you're literally just checking for contact. Okay? By setting it with the feeler gauge, you're actually setting your dwell and everything all at the same time. So, although you can set them with a multimeter, it's not the gap is going to be off, which is going to throw off your dwell, because realistically you're using a multimeter to see when they touch and when they open. So you're going to have ground reading and then open reading, but that's not going to set the proper gap. The gap could As long as they touch, you know, the gap is going to be off. So, and the gap is what gives you your dwell, and setting it with a multimeter on these type of bikes can be kind of dangerous, especially if the dwell is off. You know what I mean? I'll explain to you that a little bit more. I gotta figure out how I want to word it. Yeah. So you can do them that way. I don't do them that way. I do them by the book, and the book calls for a feeler gauge, and some people are having issues with that. So I'm going to show you guys my technique on how I do it, which is the book's technique, and it's worked that way for since they started building these bikes. So I'm going to show you guys all that and how to do that properly. Now, he hasn't been into the carburetor, and like I said, he hasn't heard this thing run. So he's got he put a brand new petcock on it. It's got this old fuel line, and it's got a really weird fuel filter thing. So we're going to go through the fuel system. We're going to go through everything on this bike. So the fuel system and ignition system. We're going to check the compression. We're going to give him a report card on this bike. So bike is really nice. Really, really nice. So anyway, guys, I'm off for right now, and we'll be on to this bike really, really soon. Thanks for watching. I'm out.